na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o mi. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi now. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o mi na mi na, o na mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi now. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o mi na mi na, o na mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o mi. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi o now. Om na na, mi na na, om sque o mi now. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o que que, o mi na na o mi. O mi na mi o mi na mi na, o na mi o now.
Eh. I am in the process of attempting the food. I woke up a little later than I wanted to. Hence why this is kind of a hodgepodge sudden stream. So, you know.
So I hope you like the occasional sounds of construction. Da tiene nada und war und spawn.
So what were your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct?
Holy shit. Those are some video games.
Yeah. Well, they usually like announce these like 2 days in advance.
Yeah?
What happened here?
I don't know. I'm just glad that the trend of them being on Thursdays was broken a while back with the partner showcases.
Sure enough.
On the flip side, though, that means I no longer get to yell at people for falling for fake Nintendo Direct days.
Eh.
Eh.
Yeah. Eh. Just eh. Beep. Mr. Watch says it's time to start. Where's the video games?
Right here.
So they are.
The Nintendo Switch has games, did you know?
I didn't know that. I had no idea. Vroom. I'm glad I turned that down, because boy howdy, that could have been a Nintendo Direct jump scare. I love wherever we are. Why are there subtitles?
This looks like
Go away.
Fire Emblem.
Surrounding the island at its center.
I like
years
Femble.
ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them,
Wait, I don't
the
get it.
warriors of our nations fought as
I don't
one.
know.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
Ah. Yeah, I
In the
see
years
that
since,
leak is
our
real.
world
Then we
has
have
been
Mr. Pepsi
But
here.
now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Yeah, okay, so congratulations, Lee, because you leaked Pepsi here, man.
Thank
New
goodness.
Fire Emblem.
Are you like real ahead of me or something?
I guess.
Or did you just know it was Pepsi Hair Man like well before he was on screen?
I guess I'm just ahead.
Cool. I went to YouTube this time. I usually go to Twitch, but
Oh, the YouTube stream is barely behind the
that's
Twitch
weird.
one.
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's
1,000 years?
What are those horrible things?
Enemies, kill him.
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
the war. The Fell Dragon.
So what, are they just gonna console eyes like Fire Emblem Heroes? Why is everyone else from different Fire Emblems here?
The ring.
I don't know.
Marth, right. Sigurd, leave it to me.
I don't know Fire Emblem.
I know.
Neither do I.
Enough as we gain allies.
It almost seems like he's like channeling their energies or something, and they're not actually there. I don't know. That's the way I interpreted it.
Maybe. So what, are we going fucking like Pokemon sessions approach then?
Look, I don't know.
Please grant me your strength.
Is that Pyra and Mithra?
What?
I don't know Fire Emblem.
Not Xenoblade.
I know that that's Xenoblade, but they just like
Back to Elios.
they had the same hair color.
So, yeah. Pepsi.
Video game at time.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
You sure
and I'll
are.
be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Now, there's gotta be slightly awkward for me reacting to stuff now because you're like quite a bit far
In
behind.
addition
Can you
to
like
standard
pause the
version,
video
we'll
and
also be
restart
releasing
it
the
to
Fire
get
Emblem
behind?
Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
I don't remember if that works on Twitch or not.
Please look forward to more information about this game in the future.
No, if I try to pause, then it'll
Let's
just
take a
try and
look
catch
at
me
our
up.
first batch of
I mean,
supplies.
switching to Twitch at this point would be difficult.
It takes two to tango.
Why?
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks.
Oh
It'll
no.
be fine,
but
don't
it
worry
gets
about
even
it.
tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward.
Yeah.
Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest roads
Two
can be
players
traveled with someone
required.
by your side. Venture
I've
through
heard good things
fantastical
about this
worlds
game,
filled
for the
with
record,
challenging
like-
experiences
Yeah, I
at
have too.
every corner. In addition to single system play,
I mean, I
the game
could
can
maybe
also
try
be
and
played
pull up
on
the
two
YouTube
systems
feed,
via
see
local
if like
wireless
that's
or online with
slightly
power
behind.
via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes
Vacuum
Two
tower.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm sure they do.
The forbidden story begins.
Oh, but if it's forbidden, how are you putting it on a Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, wow, how dare.
What are you doing?
I think we're at the same point now in the YouTube do it.
Cool.
After
Oh boy,
mysteriously
Fatal
capturing
Frame.
a child,
I love
Luca
Fatal
receives
Frame.
visits an
That's the
abandoned
Look, it's
one.
got an assist trophy.
Yeah, that's the one with the assist trophy.
Sick.
I love assist trophies.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed
Yeah,
away.
stupid, take
A
that.
dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year. There's a new hero who looks mechanical?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino. a
Is that
new
Marth?
hero. She appears to
Holy
be,
shit.
mechanical?
Also, whenever they say like this is DLC for the something something game, like it's like, oh, my mistake. It could have been DLC for the anime that doesn't
Challenge
exist.
battles
The
will also
movie.
be added.
Like,
Just movie
it's like
DLC.
something really minor that always bugs me.
Defeat all
Like,
Yeah, I have noticed
yes,
that
it's the-
too.
rewards.
Pardon?
I have noticed that too.
Challenge even stronger
Yeah, like it
enemies
just
through
feels
valuable
really
accessories
clunkily
and
worded to
special
me.
outfits.
Wow, the fan service outfit.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3.
Huh.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th.
Wow, that's like a month from now.
I know. That's
Get
not
drawn
winter.
to these Nintendo
You said
Switch
winter.
games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick
Come on,
make
you
a
could have
way
said
to
nautical
unravel the
nonsense
buried
be something you
fabric of the
wish.
universe.
You
In
missed
this
it.
3D
You
platform
missed it!
adventure, you'll travel through portals
Patrick
to
is coming to get you.
worlds, like
Patrick is like gonna just grab you through the screen.
explore using
Look, here he comes! Watch out!
Ah!
30 fantastic cosmic
Oh my god, he's
costumes
flying
figure
menacingly.
from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Or don't.
Nice mascot.
Yeah, I was gonna
This is
say,
the
like,
North Star.
SpongeBob looking weird right now.
All your characters
Oh, don't- excuse me? Fitness boxing of the North.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, I thought this was going to be a Switch port that fits to the North Star game that the guys behind Yakuza made, but instead we're getting fitness boxing.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's hilarious.
Boss battles.
Fitness boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch.
But no, that was just a very weird cut to this.
Yeah, I know.
Knuckles dodgeball. Throw whatever you can
Oh wait,
at
what's
opponents, and
with the
it's hilariously
cutting
hard-hitting
work
party
here?
game.
Like it's just like a
Embrace the
NES
absurdity of
mascot.
Frantic
Look, we're
minigames,
still on
like
SpongeBob,
feature
alright?
ridiculous
It's just
rules
getting
of
very
Tap
weird.
Arenas. Customize
Yeah, I
your
know.
favorite
Like,
Nintendo
who's
with
this dude? When did these guys appear in
hundreds of challenge
SpongeBob?
of the
Santa. I mean,
SpongeBob
Santa's been in
enemies in
SpongeBob.
local and online play.
Accurate.
You don't even know what
Watch out for the wrecking ball.
launches on Nintendo Switch early
Patrick's driving!
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game.
I might.
Clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages.
Cool. We have
Dangerous traps.
custom
even more
language
dangerous
instruction
monsters lurk
manual
around
in
every
game.
Thank goodness.
corner. What
Man,
long-lost
SpongeBob's been getting
secrets will the
weird.
island reveal?
Yeah, SpongeBob is
Tune in.
pretty
Launches
wild
on
these
Nintendo
days.
Switch system, September 27th. Pre-orders
Yeah,
begin
just
today
stare
on
right at it.
Nintendo eShop.
It's a good idea. Oh, okay, finally,
that's the
SpongeBob is
SpongeBob section
done.
over.
For these
Thank
Front Mission
goodness.
remakes.
Mm.
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission
Why are they
1
storming
remake,
in? Why
pilots
can't you
on
just
a
release the
machine
video
called
game
Bombers
normally?
to
Why does it
attack
always have to
turn-based
be like a
combat.
storm? Or like
As you
a
progress,
blast?
you'll obtain skills
Or like,
that help
can you like do
gain
anything that
upper hand
isn't like a
against opponents.
typhoon or something?
Like, why is it always like a disaster of some kind? Like, come on.
Yeah, can't wait for like I don't know, fucking Metabots remake Earthquake in. Like what the fuck? What's going on?
Take advantage of additional features.
Ash!
more terrain effects,
Whoa, he
Whoa.
looks different.
attributes, and over 80 new skills.
Where's
added from
Pikachu?
the first game.
Where's Pikachu?
Where is it?
Launches on Nintendo Switch
I've been
this
looking for
November.
Pikachu nearly as hard as I've been
Front
looking for
Mission 2 remake will launch
Goku.
on Nintendo
Same.
Switch next year. And
Where's
in the future,
Goku?
a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
We'll never know.
It's a wonderful life. For a new
Wow,
generation.
there's a scarecrow. I
There's
love
green
scarecrows.
cows.
A beloved farming experience is reborn.
Ah, story
Chicken.
of seasons. The real
Welcome
Harvest
back to
Moon.
Forgotten
The
Valley.
real one.
Here, you'll manage
No,
to
actually, this is
down
the actual
like
devs behind Harvest Moon. The people who
Restore
currently
and
publishing
expand
Harvest
your
Moon
farm
names
as
just
you
stole
nurture
the name
crops.
because funny
Care for your
copyright
friendly animals
it-
and help the
loopholes.
lands
Yeah,
flourish.
it's the best.
Before your telescope while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet
Wow.
your future partner and start a family.
You could start a
In this
family.
installment,
Alright, shout outs to one of the Harvest Moon games on Game Boy Color, where there was two versions. One that lets you play as a boy, one that lets you play as a girl. The one that lets you play as a girl just ends the moment you start a family.
Oh,
and especially
The one that lets you play as a boy, though, that keeps going.
Valley
You're
lies
allowed to
ahead.
keep working.
that's weird.
Story of Seasons.
Don't you remember the
Launches on
90s
Nintendo
era
Switch,
of
summer
misogyny?
2023.
Happens. Oh, hey, what's this game?
Oh,
looks neat.
shit.
Man, I feel like I'm playing Splatoon anyway. I can't believe we're
not
getting a
allowed to-
Splatfest already. That's weird.
Alright. What funny
The first
Splatfest theme are we
post-launch
getting?
Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed.
It's been confirmed, huh?
What would you bring to a deserted island?
Gear,
grub,
grub, or fun?
Or fun?
Alright, but here's the thing though, if you don't bring food, you will die.
Accurate statement.
But consider
So many
bringing the
incredible
poker table.
possibilities. Which team will you join?
This one's weird.
And more free updates.
Also,
are
is that
planned for
Hammerhead?
Splatoon
I
3.
didn't even notice. Or look, rather.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
What was up with that, like, that fucking grenade helmet asked, like...
So,
Yeah, I don't know.
Squids, what did you think?
I don't think.
What would you bring to a deserted island?
You don't think, therefore you don't,
As for me, I've already
accurate.
decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
You've already decided, but
Next, please
no
take a
no
look.
further elaboration, I guess. Ah. What's a Square Nix? Who's a Square Nix? I can't believe it's a pixel RPG. That's so weird.
ADHD.
Ooh, hello.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
I'm God of Slam,
Eight
don't
new
get
travelers
this, like,
embark on a
holy
journey to
shit.
the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict.
It's that guy.
Bloodshed.
Ulbrich 2.
Star. And bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
Rimworld's too.
I'll be back once I eliminate that devil.
I just noticed my gosh dang screen region is weird right now. What the heck?
Die by my hand.
Not again. Not this
Eh.
stench. The stench of blood.
The stench of blood. Yeah, sure, whatever, got it.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want.
Kill the giant dinosaur creature.
I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era.
I won't.
Each
Until I
traveler's
do.
path of action differs between day and night.
Oh, time of day based path actions? Huh.
What will happen when
That's
their
which
paths
interesting.
intertwine?
Oh, hey, they're gonna
Yeah.
actually, you know, matter to each other before the 11th hour.
Adventures await them.
Yeah, I do wish that we actually expanded upon the original cast though.
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will
Guy
their
on horse.
journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2024.
Oh, I guess I got an early game next
What you
year
just saw
for
was Octopath
fun.
Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
Once again, you said, like, winter.
Please look
This year,
forward
I
to the
thought.
journeys of
but-
8 new
I
heroes.
mean, winter is more the quarter of
this year.
winter this year technically only covers like 10 days, and also was January, February of this year.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in
So
Welcome. It's fairy tale time.
like I think winter like
in this farm simulation
in terms of like
discover magical spells
what's the
to
word I'm
grow
looking for?
crops.
Meteorology. In terms of meteorology, refers to like
Explore the enchanted
December
realms of Astoria.
21st to like
Along the
March
way, you'll
something.
befriend a lively
You're
cast
welcome,
of
Tressa.
characters who call this island their home.
Why are they showing two very similar games in the same direct? Why do they keep doing this?
So then, even the people watching the direct will get confused on which one to buy for their kids.
Like, yeah, this one has like combat stuff, I guess, but like,
Seasons change. New spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its
Might as well
natural
double
splendor.
down on the story of seasons.
Magic awaits in Fae Farm. Launching
I thought that
exclusively on
said Fate
Nintendo
Bomb.
Switch, Spring 2023.
Oh.
that's what I thought he said.
It's a musical blast from the past.
Oh boy, Theatrhythm.
Celebrate the 35th
Wow.
anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like
I
Walk Away
love
Dancer,
iconic songs,
Torn from
like
the
Sans' theme.
Heavens, Suteki Diamond, and more.
Da-da-da-da.
For a treat of 85 songs total.
That is
Songs
many
categorized
music.
by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
Oh no, Darwin is
addition,
here, I
2 players
guess.
locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater
Not
Wow.
multi-battle.
Online begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders
I thought that
begin
title
today
said
on
Final
Nintendo
Ear
eShop.
Line.
After the
Final
game's launch,
ear line.
DLC
Yeah, you know.
songs from the Saga series.
Final
More
Ear
series.
Line.
Oh, Nier content? I guess that's gonna be canon.
Octopath Traveler,
Oh, I mean,
Live
okay.
Alive, and more will be released.
I
That's-
mean,
that's a lot of-
this is the Squeenix though.
I know, I see.
Editions containing a season pass and
I
20
misread a lot of
feature
things.
songs, including Melodies of Life.
English
will be
hard
available.
mode.
Listen, I just woke up, like, not long ago, technically speaking.
Yeah, I woke up pretty recently too.
Hey, it's this thing that we already saw in Ubisoft's thing. I
Yeah,
wonder what's gonna happen.
Meanwhile, grilling is going on downstairs. Hell,
Oh no!
Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
Like
I
cannons
hope
that
that's
eat
not
you.
audible, by the way.
Find coins,
I don't hear anything.
unlock,
Okay,
But I'm not
good.
paying
My-
super attention, I guess.
and help out the locals with their
Look, I'm
troubles.
sure Cat would have yelled at you if they could hear construction.
Would they have?
At shops, you can
Maybe.
get items that'll come in handy during battles. After
Like a
each
POW
class or
block.
battle, your team will
POW.
earn rewards and
Yeah.
get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to
I'm
30
glad
different
we
Sparks,
have
each with
Boozer
their
in the
own
cast.
special powers and skills.
Yeah,
They can
Sparks,
help
totally not
spark
Jin.
A decisive victory.
Here comes Manta Storm!
Can Mario and the
Damn, they
Rabbids
put my,
an
been,
end to the
been
darkness?
putting Manta Storm in a lot
Mario plus
recently.
Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available
Does
now on
it
Nintendo
now?
eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Wow. Oh, they didn't even talk about the other thing. Alright, well, it doesn't exist.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
I can't believe
Quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and
another farming game.
among other
This is the Nintendo Direct of
activities.
farming.
If you like farming simulations, this is the direct for you. To be fair, there is weirdly a large sum of those in like every direct, actually. Have you noticed
Yeah.
that?
Your choices will also cause different
Yeah,
effects
no, there
to
always
occur.
seems to be like the farming section of a
Help you
Direct.
enjoy
Like,
quality time with your in-game
I don't get it.
Rune Factory 3
Look,
Special
when
launches on
people said
Nintendo
they like
Switch
farming
next
things
year.
in games, I am not sure if this is what they mean. Yep, That is a series.
Yep.
Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Wait, a new series, not just a new game in the series? What?
N64
Alright, why
games.
64 games to drop in.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Pilot Wings.
Bonus ring.
Mario Party.
Oh, thank goodness. Now we can
Oh.
kill our fingers.
Mario Party 2.
Okay, less so. Where's 3?
Mario
Where's
Alright,
three?
cool.
Hey!
I'm good.
Alright, we have options.
Stadium.
Oh, that's
Yo,
cool.
Pokemon State. Wait, hang on. Where's
Alright,
fucking-
cool.
Alright, yeah, no, fuck it. Where's the Game Boy titles though? So then we could hot
This
swap 'em in.
is going.
Excite Bike 64.
This is
Oh,
just
alright,
continuing to go.
Games will gradually be added in the future.
2023 for Pokemon
Nintendo
Stadium.
64
Great.
games And enjoy many more gaming benefits with an
Alright, they
active
gotta drop the Game Boy
Plus
section on
expansion
us
pack
though.
membership.
Yeah, that's
Like
looking
Pokemon
pretty
Stadium
likely
is
now.
just telling
We should
me.
mention.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that looks like a Game Boy.
Oh, that's a GoldenEye, I guess.
Oh, that's a GoldenEye.
People
I
like
thought they
GoldenEye,
were-
probably.
Yeah.
I played extremely little of this, actually. Yeah, with online play, I know that's how the NSO thing works.
Things up with these Nintendo Switch games. Live your best life on the newly discovered
Live your
continent
best
of
life, or
Tourism
don't.
in this
I won't
immersive
judge.
RPG.
Is this another farming
Various
game?
Day life.
100 types of daily tasks.
I mean, that's typically how getting to know people works. They learn various things about their life while they're awake in the day.
Yeah.
A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
I haven't seen farming yet. Where's the farming?
Nintendo Switch later today.
Ah, this is a later today drop.
A malfunction
Apparently.
causes you to crash land.
Oh no, it's the same game because there was a hard cut.
Scratch in this management sim game.
Oh boy,
Scout
Factorio.
and find for materials. Then
This
Now, when
this
are
is
they
close
add-
enough to
harvest
farming.
various resources.
When are they adding the Switch version of Factorio to Archipelago?
That
But the
guy almost got run
resources
over by
attack,
2 trains.
So keep them at bay.
Nearly.
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Good one.
A young
Hard
girl
cut.
named Ib visits an
Where's
art museum
SpongeBob?
with her parents in this 2D
I miss
exploration
SpongeBob.
adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Honestly, I'm still not over I'm still not over just the name Various Day
Every
Life.
decision
That's
affects her
funny
fate
to me.
In Ib, launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
What the heck is happening?
Mario Strikers Battle
Hey, remember Mario Strikers Battle League?
System Can Get Gritty is getting a second free update.
Whoa!
Monster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong.
Whoa, Diddy Kong is free!
Monster with dazzling techniques and
$40.
accuracy.
He's made it out of the blender!
More gear and another
Put him back in, put him back in!
He's going to escape!
update launches this month. The final summer begins.
There's only one more summer.
Oh,
This is it.
Next summer, that's the final one. No more summers
There will
after
be
that.
no more summers after this.
Yeah, mark it on your calendar. Summer 2023, the final one.
Suddenly appear. Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger.
The impending danger of no more summer.
Set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
Why would I want to do that?
11
It sounds
heroes
lame.
From all walks of life will join your party.
Summer has been
Battle,
patched
work with
out.
your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed.
Real life patch
Teamwork
notes.
is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to
Keyblades!
the adventure are in your hands.
Oh,
Finally!
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End,
Kingdom
and the Secret
Hearts
Key
4.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
that doesn't even launch in summer. That's still winter.
Accurate statement.
Wave 3.
Wave 3, here we go.
Ah, All right.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing in.
Yeah, Merry
Jingle
Mountain.
jangle.
Yeah, that actually looks really good. Wait,
Whoa, is that anti-grav? Is that allowed?
It was Sky High Sunday.
Yo, I love Peach Gardens.
Yeah. Like, holy shit, these are actually looking a lot better now.
I feel like the first one was just kind of rushed out the gate.
Yeah. But no, this actually hyper confirms the music leak.
Yeah, well, you know, they also didn't show the rest of them, which, I mean, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
Wow, thank
Yes.
It can
goodness.
also be purchased on its own.
Yeah, but no, Peach Gardens was like the one of two of the weird ones.
Nintendo Switch Sports, remember that one?
Golf will be added.
Oh, finally.
Wow.
Paris.
Now people can hate themselves even more. Or maybe just me, I don't know.
Of course, you can play.
Well,
these
people will hate you.
Additionally, up to
Yeah.
8 players online can play at the same time on the same.
Oh,
That's just
heck,
the
8
effect golf has on people.
Those with the most strokes will be out.
Survival
We previously
golf.
announced that the update
Survival
would release
golf.
this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
Oh,
Please
cool.
wait just a little longer.
The game will be dead by then.
Next, we have a special
It already
guest,
is.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Uh-oh. Miyamoto's coming out.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru
Please,
Miyamoto.
Mario movie.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
As you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
That's not winter!
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both.
Okay.
Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
Are you, though?
This is Pikmin
I
Bloom.
guess you are. There
It's
is
a smart
Pikmin
device game
Bloom.
we started with Niantic late last year.
Sure, fine.
All over the world are planning to
Yeah,
develop
they're working on Pikmin 4.
That dog
Pikmin
is
4
gonna
phone.
eat all of them.
for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside,
Yes.
you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers
Is
together.
that winged Pikmin in a bag of chips? That's what it
Yeah.
looked like.
All you need to do
They
is
have
take
funny
Pikmin
hats.
on your
I
daily
know.
walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day.
It's
and see
also
what you
incredibly
lost.
inconsistent which funny hat you'll end up
Pikmin can collect
getting.
the items they found that day and feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today?
That's a lot of steps, but
While
okay.
you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin.
Photos with Pikmin.
Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen.
Oh, so Miyamoto's Let's Play Pikmin.
Miyamoto
Bloom.
LP!
They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will
You know, I'm pretty sure I've used my my
You'll also see
3DS
the number of steps you've
and
taken.
had that going while I was at work, and it only went up to around like
Clouds will appear
4,000.
along the path you walk, so you can keep
Yeah.
a record of locations you've visited. I normally
Granted,
move
I
around
know I'm not
Kyoto.
walking the
I've also been
entire
to
time, but
Osaka,
that's still
Universal Studios
8
Japan.
hours of moving
I
around.
occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It
I
makes
will
trips
try
and
walking
walks a lot of
here.
fun. It's a very easygoing
I
place to
feel
walk
I
and
feel
enjoy
like just the
by
talk on
taking a
Pikmin
break.
Bloom
I
has
hope you'll try it out.
quote unquote betrayed
Okay,
many people who
now
are
to the
hoping for
main
Pikmin
event.
4.
Please take a look at this.
Wow.
Hello there. Can't wait for this to be a Pikmin 1 and 2 remake, clearly.
I mean, I don't recognize the layout.
No.
Wow, guys, it's
Finally.
finally time!
We find
It's been in
I was
development for
actually
so
just
long.
joking about this the other day on how Pikmin 4 has finally rivaled Duke Nukem Forever. Not Duke Nukem Forever. Has finally gotten more time between Pikmin 3 and 4 as Pikmin 2 and 3. The game that's rivaled Duke Nukem Forever is Between Good and Evil 2.
I also made a new T-shirt.
You did it. You made a
Nintendo
T-shirt.
Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you
Gwent
can
is
further
so glad.
concentrate on the core essence
Yeah, I
of the
noticed.
gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin.
That's all I ever
You're all
wanted.
looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you.
We've been looking forward to Pikmin 4 for years now.
Yes, it's
Finally, the
almost
farm,
been
the
like
farm
9
game
years.
actually, the farm game actually wanted in this direct. Pikmin 4.
Accurate statement. Ah, here we go. Here's the
Oh,
obligatory
here we go, the Just
dancing
Dance
game.
section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting stabbed with icon.
I love icons pulling me into the TV against my will. That's my favorite kind of thing where I talk loudly over copyrighted music because boy howdy, Nintendo
This is the part where I-
really likes to have copyrighted music
Welcome to personal
in
life.
their
Okay.
video game-based video game
Game
direct.
does not get copyright
I
claim.
sure appreciate the amount of effort that goes into these video games. Why aren't they farming right now? They should totally be farming right
There's a
now.
new season.
Whoa! There's a new season of Just Dance.
There's so much dancing going on
Wow.
just right now.
It
Let's
will
just shoot
never
away. Go away,
end.
Ubisoft.
It's over.
I don't care
Wow.
anymore. Just put it on the Wii.
Another
Falling.
Why?
Have you guys farmed before?
Jesus Christ! I was just kidding.
I've noticed
Why?
this. Like for whatever reason, Nintendo Directs are just filled with these. Always.
Can we make this like a new drinking game for Nintendo Direct? Anytime there's a farming game, take a drink.
Listen, if there's a Nintendo Direct bingo, farming game is the free space.
Nobody else is catching on to this.
I'm sure people have.
I'm on Twitter. Like,
No,
three
we're
people
on
like it.
to it. But like every time I see a Nintendo Direct bingo card, there's never a free space of farming game.
Yeah, I saw the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Banana.
Oh
Bayonetta.
boy, another Bayonetta 3 trailer.
Wow.
And the game just come out already.
Nope. Only
It'll
look,
come out
no
when she's
play.
ready.
Flashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
Thank goodness.
Now, in this third installment, she'll
Everyone
protect the
dies.
world from the sudden invasion
And then they
of
start
enemy
farming.
weapons called homunculi.
They're gonna show if they show a farming minigame in this, I will scream.
And if there's any more farming minigames, like any more farming games, farming minigames, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like what, we've got like what, 10 minutes left of the direct? It's time for another farming game, right?
The journalist Luca.
Right!
And another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally, Viola,
Glitter
also
Dante.
joins in on the
Glitter
action.
Dante.
A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure.
Not demons.
We really didn't need another trailer for this.
Yeah, we did. They were making sure you didn't forget the game exists.
I absolutely remember I want this game.
Just in case you forgot. Here
Hey,
it is.
another trailer. Did you ask for another trailer?
Yeah. There's gonna be more trailers.
Danganronpa!
I thought that was Kirby at the bottom for a second. I was about to be confused.
Kirby Rompa.
Kirby Rompa.
Perpetual reign.
Ugh.
Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
What the heck is like the freaking holographic umbrella?
Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Rain code?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, that's just the recognizable Danganronpa art style, though.
I do like
Accurate
it.
statement.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
This looks fun.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather
Detective
clues and
game.
evidence.
Wow.
When you're ready,
That is something I like.
conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth.
Yeah, get in that portal. Stupid.
Become obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events.
Jesus Christ.
However, mystery fans
This is a lollipop
tend to
chainsaw
hinder your
design.
progress during each
Yeah.
case. Avoid
Speaking of
the
it, isn't that getting like a remake?
and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of master.
I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
I remember seeing a Lollipop Chainsaw remake get announced recently.
Probably.
2023.
Oh my god.
Where's the winter? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Cloud version. Gotta be
Yeah.
Cloud version.
Yeah, I already knew. I already knew.
Yeah, Cloud.
Because when I saw It Takes Two and the resolution was so shit, I was like, oh, that's not a Cloud game. Cool. And then I saw this resolution and I was like, oh, Cloud game.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. It's called
Resident
Cloud.
Evil Village Cloud.
It's just a cloud. It's in the sky.
I can't wait for Resident Evil Cloud to just drop.
Free demo today. Nintendo eShop to pre-order.
Try your demo. It might barely
There's
work.
winter.
The Winter's Expansion DLC.
You'll get like 3 frames per minute.
Additional story
Yeah, this
content
resolution is fake.
will launch December
Video
2nd.
games aren't even real.
Additionally, 3 other
Ugh.
recent entries in the Resident
No,
Evil
thank you. I'm
series will
alright.
be available as cloud versions on
Wow.
Nintendo Switch.
Wow, you go down doing the entire series just to City Cloud version. I would take the drop in visual quality to get an actual game, thanks.
Nope.
It's almost over, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting close to that one last thing, I guess.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this
Okay.
kung fu action brawler.
They didn't show us anything of Pikmin 4 other than graphics
There was
and
a
a captain.
screenshot.
There was
Hey,
a captain. Yes.
it's nearly done. This time for real.
Fall in combat, and you'll get
We've got one more farming game to show.
turn, however.
Ah!
You'll learn new techniques to
I would
complete
be
your
so
mission.
mad.
Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way
So
onto
what do you think the
Nintendo
last
Switch
thing's gonna
November
be?
8th. Pre-order
Mario
Breath of the
Odyssey
Wild
2
too.
farming minigame.
Breath of the Wild too.
Experience the
I'm
events
feeling
leading up to
that's
Final
probably
Fantasy
spring,
VII
but
in this exhilarating action RPG
Well, yeah, but I feel like we're gonna get the title drop and a little more stuff.
I don't know.
to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth,
I'm okay being wrong.
he investigates strange disappearances within his
I feel like we've just learned nothing other than Pikmin 4.
I mean, Octopath Traveler 2 is nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not interested, but yeah, I can understand.
7 reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
There was also that SpongeBob game that was weird.
Wow, Radiant Silver.
Wow.
Different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus.
What?
Or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus.
What do you mean? How are you
What do you
supposed
mean,
to know
secret
this?
bonus?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Also, it's for score. Like, who cares?
On Nintendo Switch later today.
High score though, dude.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of
And
a
farm in the future.
Wow, Jeff will love this game.
Wow, it's a dungeon crawler that might be a roguelike.
You'll have to fend off
They literally said it was a roguelike.
Oh no, monsters.
procedurally generated levels.
Oh, procedurally generated. Let's go, Jeff.
Let's go, Jeff. Let's go, Jeff.
Players in online co-op can attempt to
Jeff game.
It's Jeff game.
Jeff game.
what it takes. Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
The
Oh,
journey
okay.
of world regeneration begins anew.
It's only gonna regenerate if you farm.
Master of Tales of Symphonia is
Huh.
coming to Nintendo
That was a
Switch.
Symphonia.
The world of Silverrod is
Wow.
controlled by
How
shadowy
this
forces
doesn't look
called
remastered.
Desires. To stop them, a person known as the
Remastered
Chosen
nowadays
One
just
must
means
ascend
it's on
the
modern
Tower of
platform.
Salvation.
Buy it.
That's fair.
We probably upped the textures a little bit.
The current
Mhm.
Chosen One
Citation
is childhood
needed.
friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
No emotions for you.
Emotions are banned.
You're not allowed.
Emotions will make you not chop down trees.
Jeff Gaming.
Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch.
Man, a whole lot of stuff slated for spring.
I can't help but point this out, but we're well over 40 minutes. Not well over, but like we're over it.
We've got the Sizzle Wheel now.
It's true.
Is there nothing? Really? Maybe.
No, we haven't seen a lot of these.
Well, I know. I just mean nothing to end. No stinger.
There's no way they don't do a stinger. Why would they not do a stinger?
That's like always a stinger.
Okay.
I can't think of a single time there was never a stinger, unless it was like a direct mini, and even then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still thinking Breath of the Wild too. If it's anything
Goofy, kill him! I mean,
Goofy.
Oh my
Fall
healer,
Guys.
I play it every once in a while.
Wow.
KRTDL remaster?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello there.
All right, that happened, I guess.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I mean, why? But okay.
Can we play online? Can we
I
play
mean,
online?
I guess.
Can we play online?
Return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip.
What?
Your copy abilities, the new
That's cool as hell.
copy ability makes its debut.
Oh,
Mecha.
okay.
From a distance, or
Holy
punch 'em up
shit.
close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well.
Come on.
The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Local.
Plus, everyone can
No
play
online?
as Kirby while
Everyone
using
can
their
play as
favorite
Kirby,
copy
finally.
abilities.
Cool.
There's also a collection of
No
subgames
online,
to play.
so. Oops.
Nope.
This
Don't
includes
care.
subgame Magolor's Tome Treasure
Sorry, Mecha
yeah.
isn't worth it.
and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All subgames can
They're
be
all
played with
dead.
up to 4 players.
No, clearly this is the part that's going to be online. The mini game.
An adventure of deluxe proportions.
I forgot there
I
was the
do-
spike shoe.
I do like how this
Return to Dreamland
Redux is
Deluxe launches on the
looking
Nintendo
though.
Switch
Like
system
it looks
February
visually nice.
24th,
It does.
2023.
Yeah, it looks
Pre-order
cool.
That new
today
DDD
on
redesign.
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary,
They just keep changing
Kirby's
DDD.
Return to Dreamland
Yeah, they can't
DLC.
decide.
We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
You're welcome.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a
Yeah.
I
I
can't
I
believe-
noticed I'm a little ahead, so I won't spoil anything.
Yeah. What's our stinger?
Wow.
Wow.
I was probably wrong.
I think I'm right.
It's fine. I'm not
Yeah.
mad.
I'm totally right.
I mean, I can already tell from the art style, and now it's even more blatant, so.
Yeah.
The goddess of the Moblins.
Wow. That's the title drop, huh?
Yeah.
Goddess of the Moblins.
Damn.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this was obvious.
Push door.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Link has a
I mean,
funny
this is
dive
why
now.
this is why they re-released Skyward Sword, so then you can get ready. Like you're gonna be diving from floating islands like all the time.
Yeah, probably.
Riding a kite.
Kite.
Okay, what's it called? Okay. Well, this was a spoiler? This-
Yep.
He is the king.
That was a spoiler, alright. That it was so important to not reveal that title.
Okay, it's in May. It's in May.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow, that sucked. There's
I mean, we have a date, which honestly It's pretty good.
I just mean the direct.
We learned 2 Mario Kart tracks, both of which were leaked.
Yes, I know. The only thing I'm excited for is Pikmin 4. That's it. And we didn't see anything.
Good one though.
Farming.
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 Farming. Farming intensifies.
Because like farming.
What was that? May 12th?
Yeah, it was May 12th.
Cool.
Farming.
Farming. Farming!
Indeed.
Yeah. Cool, I guess, I'm taking a vacation from work on the week of my birthday.
Cool.
Turns out...
When's your birthday?
It's May 17th. Gosh,
Alright,
pay
cool.
attention, Trent. You're supposed to just know everything about me by default.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said happy birthday to you.
I feel like that's not true, probably. But
Okay,
maybe.
it's probably not true. I just didn't remember. When's my birthday, game guy?
I might know if I look it up.
How are you gonna look it up?
To be fair, I actually wrote down a bunch of birthdays in my phone in case it's ever relevant for thing.
I have people's birthdays on like Discord note.
Fucking finally Pikmin 4 though. I'm just so happy. That's all I want.
Yeah.
All I want. I'm surprised we didn't get right when I saw Miyamoto. I was like Mario movie news.
I mean, he said a thing about it.
He said a thing.
Yeah, like
kind of it.
I was just expecting come on, Chris Pratt, bring it home.
Bring Chris Pratt out and
I
give a Nintendo
have it
Direct.
listed December 21st.
That is my birthday.
Cool. I did it correctly then.
Yes.
Oh, people just noticed on the Pokemon Stadium section, Pokemon cannot be transferred to these games. Fuck you, transfer pack. Play with rentals only.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
I wanted Game Boy implementation to NSO.
I'm
How?
kind of surprised.
Oh, you mean as games? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah,
And
and then
that's
they
been
could
rumored
probably-
for a while.
Yeah, and there have been findings of the software.
Yeah.
Someone just said the Switch 2 is coming out in May. Cool. Now we know.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Yeah. Where is the nearest tavern? Where could it
Where's
be?
the nearest tavern?
Where's the nearest tavern?
Is that from Octopath, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There have been some things that have been rumored for a while that never happened, but I feel like more often than not, a lot of these big rumors do just happen.
Yeah, guys, like, you know how mad I was? I didn't say anything, but, like, as soon as the Nintendo Switch Online thing showed up, like, with the black screen, I saw the Metroid logo in the corner. I was like, GameCube. Nope. God damn it.
Nintendo.
I was like, Metroid Prime.
Nah, we're still not ready for Prime.
Still not ready for
any
Mario
kind-
Party. It's not going to happen for another, like, month.
I mean, we get 1 and 2 this year.
Yeah, but it's going to be separated. Also, I don't care about one that much.
Yeah, 1 is kind of surprising that they're even bringing that in, but
Yeah, people are going to hurt their hands again.
it's probably going to have warnings slapped all over it, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Now contributes to Joy-Con drift faster than ever before.
It's true.
I love Stadium too. I hope the mini games will work online. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, same. The mini games for the Stadium games are really fun. Like,
Mhm.
if nothing else, that'll be some fun online fun.
Yeah,
No,
totally.
see, final, the strat was to use the palm of your hand.
Yeah, now if I use my fingers, I'm gonna go less fast, but it's gonna hurt less.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you gonna play Splatoon?
Probably, although, I wanted to do more things this morning, so I'm probably not going to do it right now.
Yeah, me too. I should get some stuff done.
Because, I mean, I still haven't finished eating, first of all.
You know, when are we getting a new fucking Tomodachi Life?
Never.
Tomodachi Gold. Finally, we're gonna get Tomodachi Death, and it takes place in hell.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the stream also.
It was certainly a funny stream.
It was. Remember to buy all of the farming games, everybody. Tomodachi
yes,
farming.
Your life.
Yeah.
Tomodachi. Bye bye.
F for farming.
Hmm.